Hello and welcome to another video on Jurassic World the game. Today's video covers opening up the Dominator reward from the Mastodon tournament that took place over the weekend, completing the Clash of Titans event, as well as covering the daily events that started on December 23rd, 2019, which includes Battle for Survival, Common Jurassic only event, On the Tides, an Aquatic battle event, Earth Shattering, a Quetzalcoatlus unlock event, and Gen 2 Fury, a Jurassic battle event for a Gen 2 Velociraptor. Let's dive in. Alright, let's get this video started with Packs Monday, starting off with the tournament pack from the weekend tournament for the Mastodon. Bucks, DNA, and food, which is the only option now on this pack, unfortunately. So already knew we were going to get there, but obviously enjoy getting the VIP points to go along with it. Alright, let's see what we can get done here. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, just some random stuff. By the way, this I'm pretty sure is going to be the boss event that is coming up. I think it starts not tomorrow, I think it starts Wednesday. Christmas. So let's get some stuff taken care of here. This guy. Put in this guy. Got a bunch of stuff evolving. We're going to take advantage of all of the reduced cost evolving chambers. See if we can get a bunch of stuff evolved up here. What was the other one? Let's see if... Nope. It's okay. And then we still got 2 hours and then 6 hours on that one. Anything good in the trade harbor right now? I'll take that. And we'll definitely take that. And that is it. Replenish the coins. Click on those revenue towers. Makes it easy. Alright. And this should be 20 from the tournament. Alright. So today's events. I'm actually going to feed this guy real quick. Alright, today's events, I've already gone through and tried to get a lot of them to be where I only have to do one battle, especially for some of these like Earth Shattering and Battle for Survival. They're pretty straightforward. The Gen 2 Fury for the Velociraptor Gen 2 was pretty straightforward also. And then we'll focus on the Clash of Titans one today, and I'll actually do a breakdown of the ferocity averages and such on that one. So let's go ahead and start knocking these out. So obviously we are overpowered for this one, so this is just going to be a quick one and done. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for the holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, there's a decent amount of events going on in the game, but also make sure that you're spending time with friends, family, loved ones, all that kind of good stuff. Whatever it is that you do around the holidays. I know I have been extremely busy with getting stuff ready for Christmas at our house. Doing a lot of wrapping of presents and such this weekend, getting things ready since Christmas is in the middle of the week. Kind of makes things a little bit challenging sometimes, but hey. Alright, let's knock out On the Tides here. We got Reef Surface. Go this guy, and this guy. overkill, but I don't need these guys for anything else for the rest of the day, so I have no issue with using up some of my better creatures. Should be a little bit of swapping to start with. Did the one there just in case he was gonna get cheeky. Do anything crazy, probably didn't need to, but did it anyways. Right, so he's got nothing left. So he is going to be able to take out my creature here, I think, is his boosted attack. Yep, so he's going to take it out. And then we'll swap over and take him out. And I think his reef will be able to take us out. Oh, yeah. Should only take 3. And then, of course, we'll have our boosted attack, and then we'll take him down here. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, let's see if we get on the wheel. So we get anything exciting. I feel like that pack is a new design. Nothing exciting. Alright, we got the Earth Shattering unlock, which is super easy. Let's see what we want to do here. Do this guy. I don't want to use really too good of creatures just because I'm not sure what we're going to have on the... I probably didn't need that last one, but that's just kind of just in case thing. Once we get into the Clash of Titans event, because there's going to be some fairly high level creatures that we're going to face. In the Gen 2 Fury event, already utilized some decently high creatures. And so hopefully we'll have enough to spread across the 5 battles, well really 6 battles, so we got one more of the Gen 2 Fury event. So we're going to attempt to get all the way through. We will see if we make it all the way or not. Wasn't paying attention on that last one. Yeah, didn't need to do 2, but oh well, it doesn't matter. So, just got 2 left. It's gonna take 2 to kill them. Plenty to go. Overkill. Let's see what we get here for. Oh, there we go, some bucks. Take the bucks. Take the VIP points and the DNA as well. Yes, I own much more than just the one. Alright, so Gen 2 Fury. Let's get this taken care of. Alright, so I'm going to put in a throwaway creature. The question is, can we get away with 2 throwaway creatures? And I think that we can, just based on the way this is set up. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Raptors left. 2 Metrophodon, high levels, 1 Cygnus. It's a lower level Metrophodon. Oh, because I got the other ones cooking. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use one here. And we should be able to do this because we're gonna take out the carnivore with the 1 hit, and then a herbivore is gonna come in against our carnivore, so he's probably gonna burn one and switching. If he doesn't burn one when switching actually attacks us, that's okay also. But we don't need to block here because we've got plenty of health and plenty of action points to go. So let's see if he swaps. Nope, just going ahead and attacks. Okay. All right. So this is take 2 to kill him. he's gonna have 3. So we'll do this, see if he attacks, it'll be all done, game over. If he doesn't attack, it's also game over actually, so it doesn't matter what he does. Since we're gonna have 5, he only had 3, and he's gonna take 2 to kill him, so yeah, well done. Alright, Velociraptor Gen 2, what do we get? Oh, some more bucks, take it. Another Velociraptor. I'd like to get, it's gonna take a few weeks if they're only gonna give us 1 a week with no unlock, or 1 every other week or whatever. Okay, so let's see here, how do we want to do this? We're gonna have to be a little, actually let me figure out what, so my top 3, get rid of these here. My top 3, can't put them all in there, but the 2 Cygnasuchuses and the level 20 Indoraptor has an average ferocity for my team of 15,227. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna check to see what what it's gonna give us on each of these battles for the Clash of Titans. All right, so in this first battle, if I was to use the top 3 and we're going off of just raw attack and health, meaning no bonuses for class advantage or disadvantage, that kind of stuff. The team that I'm facing has got an average ferocity of 8,288, so I have a 45% advantage, which means I do not need to use, or I shouldn't have to use a full team or even my higher end creatures. I should be able to get away with some of my lower level creatures. So what I'm gonna do, because I need to spread out some folks here, I'm gonna kind of use some stuff that's gonna force us to do some swapping, but that's okay. And then we'll go with, I forgot about that level 1 Indoraptor down there. We can always level that. Love it. Velociraptor. Oh, no, sorry. I just realized. Screwing up my own stuff here. Alright. Forgot about the throwaway I put in there. Alright, so we're going to have to do some swapping, but that's okay. Shouldn't be too bad here. Mostly because I'm using some creatures that have some decently high health. And the fact that he's attacking is a good thing. Can I kill him? Times 2 is 32. Yeah, let's take him out. Just barely. So typically the Clash of Titans gets about 10% harder in each match. So we'll see if that kind of holds true or not. Alright, this should force this last creature to use all 3 of his, and then we'll take him out with our Ceratosaurus. Alright, battle 1 down. Let's see what we get here for 75. Too bad. Second battle, 4939, 1397. Yep, going up a little bit. 451, 1372, and 478, 1496. Alright, yeah, so the first battle is 45% advantage to us. This next battle, again, indexing off of our top 3. They've got a team ferocity of 9,408, so a 38% advantage. So it only went up about 7.5% in the difficulty rating, but it gave us some really good matchups in that it's got 2 herbivores, and the herbivores are back to back, so this will make it easy to take these guys out here. Should be 2 shots, 1 reserve here. Let's see if he decides to attack, if he decides to sit. What he decides to do here is swap out maybe. No, that's kind of what I thought. Okay. This is very similar to the last one on Gen 2 battle for the Velociraptor. We can take 1 shot, see if he attacks or not. Just 1, so he's got 2 left. We've got 4, we can kill him in 2, so we are good to go. Okay. Next battle. We got Pterodactyl. This one is not going up very much. This one might be a little bit easier, actually. It's just a different lineup. Yes, 43% advantage, so not too shabby. And even better because we've got a 1-shot capability here on the first guy. And then we got herbivores to follow, so this makes the Indoraptor the definitely the go-to creature here. This should be a fairly easy battle as well. It's interesting though that this battle actually got a little bit easier compared to the second one. Usually they increase in difficulty, but this one not so far. Alright, so he's got 2. Do 3 and block 2. Let's see if he decides to attack. If he doesn't, we will swap out. Okay, so he's got 1 left. So take him out. See if he decides to attack. If he does at least 2, we'll go ahead and attack. If not, we'll swap out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swap out just to be sure. Probably don't need to do this, but I'm safe than sorry. Yeah, we could have taken that. It's okay. He'll do 4 or 3. I didn't do anything. Okay, that's odd. 5. Okay. Apparently it does not want to win this. Okay, well, we'll go and swap back in and take him out. Thought for sure he would have attacked. But that's okay. Okay, now we got some amphibians. Make this a little bit more difficult. Only because of the disadvantage. The actual strength of these creatures is not that much stronger than what we were just facing. But the class advantage, yes, this is 43%. Maybe it's just going to give us the 43% roughly advantage / disadvantage. Let's see, we'll go with this guy and this guy. This is going to be easier than I thought, which is nice. 2. I'm gonna actually reserve 1, because if he does decide to take 2 and attack us, that's okay, because it'll swap in our much stronger Mastodon. There we go. And so this should be just a 2-shot here. And what 16 forms of 800, so we can take 2 shots, no problem. And this is in the bag. And the Mastodon, so strong. In fact, one of the things that I think that the game needs is actually a even stronger pterosaur, and it's because of Indoraptor. Indoraptor is only weak against an amphibian, and so if we do have high-level amphibians that come into the game, yeah, 43. It's basically stayed at 43% roughly the whole time, except for that one battle that was 38%. Otherwise, it stayed totally fine. So, okay, well, I was wrong about this getting tougher. It stayed pretty easy the whole way. We'll use these guys as our last 2 guys. But the reason why I say we need a stronger pterosaur instead of a stronger amphibian to counteract the Indoraptor, because we don't need a stronger amphibian to counteract the Indoraptor. We need a stronger pterosaur to counteract the amphibian that comes in against our Indoraptors, and so that's what we need. It would be nice if there was a super hybrid with the Shripdorsis. God, I can't remember how to say it. I'll pull it up after this battle, but it is an underpowered, a very underpowered hybrid, legendary hybrid already. And so if we were to super hybrid, it should get into the realm of being a contender or something that could really help out with the high-level amphibians that you might face against your Indoraptor. But yeah, there's definitely a gap. And while the Mastodon is great, it's a glass cannon, so it needs to be a well-balanced. Let's see what we get in this bag. See if we get some bucks. Oh, we got 1 DNA, 1 bucks, 1 food. That's not too shabby. We've already unlocked this Educitus before, but the VIP points make it definitely worth it. And we got another creature we got to hatch out. So, oh man, we got one of these guys to collect. Irritator. Alright. And so where is it? This guy. He is underwhelming as a legendary hybrid. It's not bad, but he's kind of an in-between, doesn't serve really a purpose. The VIP creatures are better, and this guy's got a crazy long cooldown, so if he was to be super hybrid though, with maybe, I don't know, one of the other amphibians, like the Uriops or something, who does not have a hybrid currently, it could create a very strong, kind of tanky pterosaur, which would definitely allow. You can also do this guy also doesn't have a hybrid, but he's got, you know, decent health, decent attack. You could make the argument that you could make a really cool pterosaur between this guy and another amphibian, but it would solve the problem, or at least help balance the problem of Indoraptor. It's so strong as a carnivore that when you do evolve those and create them, you start to tilt your game into a level where there aren't any other creatures that you can combat against. But if you have an Indoraptor, any kind of herbivore you face, no big deal. Even pterosaurs you can use the Indoraptor against. But amphibians, you need to have a hard-hitting pterosaur to counteract the amphibians that you're going to face. And if, let's say you've got an Indoraptor level 40, well, it's got, you know, 10,181 health and 5,302 attack. You put an amphibian in that's got that same or even bigger stats, you're going to be, you know, hard pressed. You're going to have an amphibian with 7,000 attack, almost 8,000 attack in, you know, 10,000 health. Now, while that could be a 2-shot for level 40 Metrophodon, if it's a tankier amphibian like an Uriops at level, you know, 1,000 or whatever, it's going to have, you know, some crazy amount of health, you know, 18, 19, 20,000 health, and 5,000 attack, because it's going to have a boosted attack against your Indoraptor. I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find a pterosaur that can stand up to that kind of an amphibian. And so I think it's something that definitely needs to be looked at, needs to be added to the game, and hopefully Ludia has plans for that. I don't know if they do, but it'd be great if they did. Let's collect all of our SDNA in this last pack before we close out of here. But Jurassic World flag, I do not need that, so let's drop that down in salt so we don't forget about it, so it doesn't muck up our trade arbor. I'm gonna have some creatures to hatch out here. I actually cleaned out a bunch of my creatures that were left over from the weekend this morning, because the Christmas hatchery discount was up, which was exciting. Normally it's only on Tuesdays, super early in the morning for me, but I was able to take advantage of it and get some stuff in there. So I was able to get my Segnosuchus in there and my next Spinotasuchus in there, which I'm excited about now that that's Super DNA is back available. Speaking of Super DNA, let's collect some Super DNA here. Earth Shattering, On the Tides, Battle for Survival, Gen 2 Fury, and of course the Clash of Titans, which is 50-50, which is really great. Should be, yeah, I got another 685 Super DNA until we get the next Indoraptor, so I'll have to evolve another one of these up soon, maybe once once one of these later ones frees up, maybe I'll put an Indoraptor in there to fuse up. I'm gonna try to take advantage of having all of these going as much as possible, because it's not very often they give us all 4, which is nice. So thank you, Ludia. All right, and with that, that is going to do it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.